Get ready, because this is news. We're diving headfirst into the biggest stories shaping our world right now. First up, the FIFA World Cup European playoff finals are here, and we're revealing which Bundesliga and Bundesliga two stars are ready to make their mark on the road to the biggest tournament in football. Then, we're asking the burning question. What's holding German sensation Florian Wirtz back at Liverpool? We've got the inside scoop that Germany's performance might just have revealed the answer. We're also heading to Bosnia, where young star Kerim Alajbegovic is taking on Italy with fearless confidence, promising a brutal atmosphere and a determined fight for World Cup qualification. And finally, alarm bells are ringing for FC Bayern Munich, as star Konrad Laimer faces an injury concern just as crucial matches loom. Stay tuned for all the details, and make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell on so you never miss an update.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The road to the World Cup heats up. Bundesliga stars in the European playoffs. The final curtain is about to fall on the 2026 FIFA World Cup European qualifiers, and the tension is palpable with 8 nations battling for the last 4 coveted spots. But this isn't just about national pride. It's a showcase for the incredible talent plying their trade in Germany's top leagues. We're talking about the stars of the Bundesliga and Bundesliga too, who are set to play pivotal roles for their countries. In a massive clash, Bosnia and Herzegovina faces off against Italy, and while the Azeri boast no Bundesliga players, Bosnia's squad is a veritable who's who of German football. Legendary striker Edin Dzeko, still a force at shock, is expected to lead the line after his crucial equalizer against Wales. He's joined by shock teammate Nikola Katic, with St. Pauli's Nikola Vasilj guarding the net. The attacking threat will be amplified by VfB Stuttgart's Ermedin Demirovic and Borussia Mönchengladbach's Haris Tabakovic, forming a potent strike force alongside Dzeko. Add in Karlsruhe's Dejenis Bernic and Kerim Alajbegovic, who's returning to Bayer Leverkusen, and Bosnia has a formidable lineup. Meanwhile, Sweden, despite their wealth of talent, including the sensational Viktor Gyökeres who netted a hat-trick against Ukraine, must navigate the playoffs. They'll rely on Borussia Dortmund's Daniel Svensson and a midfield trio of Eintracht Frankfurt's Hugo Larsson, VfL Wolfsburg's Matthias Svanberg, and St. Pauli's Eric Smith. On the other side, Poland, captained by the iconic Robert Lewandowski, booked their playoff spot by defeating Albania. Wolfsburg's Kamil Grabara and Cologne's Jakub Kaminski were starters in that crucial match, with St. Pauli's Arkadiusz Piłka also ready to make an impact. Kosovo earned their place with a dramatic 4-3 victory over Slovakia, thanks in large part to Hoffenheim's Fisnik Aslani and Fortuna Düsseldorf's Florent Muslija. Aslani's clubmate Albion Hajdari and Augsburg's Elvis Rexbekaj are also set to feature as Kosovo aims for a historic first World Cup qualification. Turkey, their opponents, narrowly beat Romania, with Hoffenheim's Ozan Kabak coming off the bench. Stuttgart's Atakan Karazer and Dortmund's Salih Özcan are also in the squad, eager to contribute to Turkey's quest for a World Cup appearance, a feat they haven't achieved since their semi-final run in 2002. Finally, Czechia's contingent is strong, with Leverkusen's Patrick Schick scoring twice in their penalty shootout win against the Republic of Ireland, supported by Hoffenheim's Vladimir Kufel and Robin Hranach. Denmark's squad includes Wolfsburg's Joachim Michel, who played the full match in their semi-final win, alongside Wolves' Christian Eriksen and Stuttgart's Nicolas Nardi, who made his debut. Union Berlin's Frederik Rano and Wolfsburg Loni Jesper Lindström complete the Danish contingent. The football world is watching as these Bundesliga and Bundesliga two stars carry the hopes of their nations on their shoulders. Will these German-based talents lead their countries to glory on the world stage? Next, we investigate if Germany's recent performance has unlocked the mystery behind Florian Wirtz's impact, or lack thereof, at Liverpool. Florian Wirtz's Liverpool puzzle: has Germany cracked the code? Is a player's national team performance the ultimate litmus test for their club potential? That's the question on everyone's mind as we analyze what Germany's recent showings might reveal about Florian Wirtz and his situation at Liverpool. Florian Wirtz, a name synonymous with electrifying talent and creative genius, has been a revelation in the Bundesliga. His vision, dribbling, and knack for crucial goals have made him a standout player for Bayer Leverkusen and a key figure for the German national team. However, when we look at his potential integration or impact at a club like Liverpool, questions arise. What is it about his game, or perhaps the tactical setups he's been part of, that raises eyebrows when considering a move to the Premier League giants? Germany's recent matches, often a proving ground for their brightest stars, provide a unique lens through which to view Wirtz's capabilities. Has his performance on the international stage demonstrated the adaptability and consistent brilliance required to thrive in a different, high-pressure environment like Liverpool's? Are there specific aspects of his play, his defensive contribution, his pressing intensity, or his ability to adapt to different tactical systems that have been highlighted or perhaps found wanting during these national team fixtures? The context of international football, with its unique demands and team dynamics, can often reveal nuances about a player's game that might not be as apparent in club football. Football analysts and fans are dissecting every pass, every run, and every decision. The narrative is building. If Wirtz can consistently deliver for Germany, does that automatically translate to success at Liverpool? Or are there underlying factors, perhaps related to coaching philosophies, team chemistry, or even the specific demands of the Premier League, that need closer examination? The debate is heating up as the football community seeks to understand the full picture of Wirtz's potential and the factors that might influence his future. Is Wirtz the missing piece, or is the puzzle more complex than it appears? Next, we're jetting off to Bosnia for a fiery World Cup playoff clash, where a young star is ready to take on the giants. Bosnia's young gun Alajbegovic vows victory against Italy. It's going to be brutal. Get ready for fireworks as Bosnia prepares to host Italy in a high-stakes World Cup playoff. And 18-year-old sensation Kerim Alajbegovic is not backing down, promising an electric atmosphere and a fierce battle. This isn't just another match. It's a defining moment for Bosnia and Herzegovina's World Cup aspirations, and the young Leverkusen-owned winger, Kerim Alajbegovic, is emerging as a key figure. Fresh off scoring the decisive penalty in the shootout against Wales, Alajbegovic, who is returning to Bayer Leverkusen after his loan spell at Salzburg, is brimming with confidence. He's not just dreaming of upsetting Italy, he's declaring it. Speaking to La Gazzetta dello Sport, Alajbegovic painted a vivid picture of the challenge ahead. He described the Bajlino Palj Stadium in Zenica as a veritable cauldron, emphasizing the incredible support his team expects. "We know they're a good team, but we'll win. We have to win," he declared, highlighting the immense pressure and determination within the squad. The young star, despite his age, exuded maturity and belief. "I'm very young, I'm only 18, but Edin Dzeko is a true legend to us. We're all proud of what he does here. He's an incredible person, too." He downplayed the penalty pressure, stating, "I stepped up to the spot without a care in the world. I just wanted to score, I was convinced I would, and that's exactly what happened." Alajbegovic acknowledged the stadium's reputation. "Is the stadium small? Yes, but it's very, very noisy. I think it's one of the noisiest in Europe when it comes to national teams. And it won't just be noisy inside the stadium. Outside, in the streets too, there'll be, shall we say, a lot of support for us." This fervent home support, combined with the team's belief, sets the stage for what Alajbegovic predicts will be a brutal match. The football world is buzzing about this clash, with fans eager to see if Bosnia's underdog spirit and Alajbegovic's bold predictions can overcome the formidable Italian side. The confidence radiating from this young player is infectious, creating a palpable sense of anticipation for this World Cup playoff showdown. Can this young Bosnian star and his legendary teammate pull off a World Cup upset? As the international break winds down, we turn our attention back to club football, where a major concern has emerged for Bayern Munich: an injury to a key player. Bayern Munich star Konrad Laimer sidelined, with injury ahead of crucial clashes. Concerns are mounting for FC Bayern Munich, as star midfielder Konrad Laimer has been sidelined with a knee injury. casting a shadow over their upcoming critical fixtures. Konrad Laimer, a vital all-rounder for Bayern Munich, has become a cornerstone of manager Vincent Kompany's squad. His ability to contribute across the pitch, defensively and offensively, makes him indispensable. However, the Austrian international's availability is now in question after he missed Austria's friendly against Ghana due to knee problems. His national team manager, Ralf Rangnick, opted not to risk him, emphasizing caution. Connie trained normally yesterday and had no problems, but after training, he felt something in his knee. It was irritation, so we decided not to take any risks, Rangnick explained. This decision means Laimer sat out Austria's 5-1 victory over Germany, their World Cup opponents. The extent of Laimer's injury and the duration of his absence remain unclear, a situation that will undoubtedly worry Bayern Munich. The club has crucial matches on the horizon, including Bundesliga clashes, 2 Champions League quarterfinal ties against Real Madrid on April 7th and 15th, and a DFB Pokal semifinal against Bayer Leverkusen. Laimer's presence in these high-stakes games is crucial. Beyond his on-field contributions, Laimer is also in contract negotiations with Bayern, seeking an extension beyond the summer of 2027. The discussions are reportedly complex, centering on financial terms and the recognition he believes his pivotal role warrants. Bayern's management will be hoping this injury is a minor setback, allowing their key midfielder to return swiftly for the demanding schedule ahead. Fans and analysts are anxiously awaiting updates, understanding that Laimer's absence could significantly impact Bayern's ambitions in multiple competitions. The club's depth will be tested as they navigate these critical weeks without one of their most influential players. Can Bayern Munich navigate these crucial weeks without their midfield maestro? That wraps up our major updates for today. Stay tuned for our lightning round recap and full call to action. And that's a wrap on today's essential news. We saw incredible talent on display in the FIFA World Cup European playoffs, with stars from the Bundesliga and Bundesliga too shining bright. We questioned what Germany's performance revealed about Florian Wirtz's future at Liverpool. We heard from a confident young Bosnian star, Kerim Alajbegovic, ready to challenge Italy. And we learned about a worrying injury concern for Bayern Munich's Konrad Laimer. Don't miss out on any of these developing stories. Hit that like button if you found this update valuable, subscribe to news for your daily dose of essential information, and ring that notification bell so you're always the first to know. Share your thoughts in the comments below and follow us on all social media platforms to stay connected. We'll see you next time.